Okay. Well, we have several. We love them.
Okay.
It's like having, that cleans the floors, and they do a great job. Well, now I saw the other day they have one, like the biggest problem with that is like leaving socks on the floor or something. It'll run over it and get stuck in it, and then it's like, so then you have to pull the sock out. Now they've got a little arm that reaches out and will pick up the sock and move it. And I was like, that's perfect. Like a toy or a sock or whatever's in the floor, it'll just move it.
Okay.
Because that's the biggest annoyance for me, is that with the robot, I have to somewhat clean the house before I let it do its thing.
Right.
And so.
And do you have multiple ones, because like maybe you have like multi-story home?
Multi-stories, yeah. We have one for each floor.
Yeah. So you hope that it'll get smart enough to be able to do that at some point, right?
Go up the stairs, yeah, because it still doesn't clean the stairs. You still have to manually do that,
Right.
But it does a lot. I wish I wish that there's ones that would clean the bathrooms and things like that. That'd be nice.
And still, 3 years is pretty optimistic. I am not nearly as optimistic.
Okay.
No. I'm concerned about the fine motor skills. I think we've underestimated how many fine motor skills we have. And to make a robotic hand that can do that, I think is very difficult. I've spoken with some people that, kind of sold me on that idea. So I don't know. I just don't see it that soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a hand that has those fine motor skills and the strength and the range of motion at scale at an affordable price.
Yeah, I guess I see it more as like a robot that like you would set it up and it would just like go corner to corner, and like it would just like similar to what the robot does now, the Roomba does now, and so something like that. I saw where they've got them for the pools now that clean the pools, and they have them that mow the lawn. I saw one the other day mowing the lawn. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, there's a couple of those that are trying to get out there.
Yeah, so so we're getting there with that type technology, and I feel like that type technology's been around for a while, but and now they have one that'll mop and vacuum, so it knows the difference between hardwood and and so I see it more as like a not necessarily an arm with dexterity, but an arm with like a pad or a foamy something that can go around multi-surfaces and then molds to the surface. And so it doesn't have to know exactly. And so like the Roomba does, the Roomba actually learns your room. And so it will over time know where it can and cannot go.
Right.
And so I feel like that it'll just be like a learning model for the robots in there.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we'll start to see more and more in like warehouse situations, where you have
Sure.
any kind of like, customer fulfillment type things. I think you'll see more and more of that.
Yeah, that makes sense.